Okay, I have my lid all covered. I have it made and covered. Do not cover your inside first because you're going to have to cover up your connections once you put the holes in them. The only thing different that I did on the inside, well, let me tell you the dimensions first for the top of the box. Your chipboard, you're going to need a 6x8, two 1x6s, and two 1x8s. And then for the seams, to put the seams together, you're going to need six 1.5x8 and scored them at 3/4. Four 1.5x1.5 and scored at 3/4. And two 1.5x6 and scored at 3/4. You're going to put the bottom to your top together just like you put your bottom together. How to do the sides and everything, I had showed you that, so we don't need to show it again. The only difference is with your 1.5x1.5 and you have it, that's what you're going to use to make your walls, to the corners of your walls. And the only thing different I did with those, and let me show you. Say this is my 1.5x1.5 and you have your tape on it. This is going to go right here, but instead of putting it down flat, what I did is I just mitered the corner like I did on the other ones. Start at the bottom and then just give it a snip. This is just so when you attach it to here, like that, you're not going to have that top where it meets. So just miter those at the bottom, and then just as before, you're going to slit this and make your V's like that, and then fold these in. That's the exact same way we did the bottom, except that I did that one V right to there, like that. And then I added my paper to it. And that is the top of my box. Now what you do is you put your box together, your top on your bottom, and I'm going to start with the hinges on the back. So I'm going to have it sit like this. You're going to get your hinges, use whatever size that you have. These are 3/4 by 1 inch. And make sure they're bending the right way when you put them on. I'm going to place them right here and make sure that your bend is right in that line. Okay, get it in place. And then mark it. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm coming in about 1 inch. Okay. Now this is the place where you're going to use your whatever type of hole punch you have. And just line it up. I need to see, so I'm going to have to turn it towards me to line the hole up. Okay. Now all you're going to do is use your brads and put them in. And open them up. And do the other side the same way. Okay, and as you can see, we're going to punch the top too. I'm going to have to do this one upside down and have to make for sure when I see the plunger coming down, I have the plunger right over my hole. Now you're going to do the same thing to putting your brads on. Feed them in through the back. Okay, and that's how your hinge is going to connect. I'm going to finish off the other two holes. Okay, and as you can see now, the box has the hinges, and now I'm going to put the front latch in. You do the latch the same way as you do the hinge. I put it together. Put the opening. Make sure it's centered. And because I can only see two of the holes for the bottom when it's closed like that, because the other one is underneath, I put the two holes in, open it up, and then mark it. Now you're going to punch the holes, and this time, for the bottom especially, I'm going to have to make sure you use the longer brads because you're going through the double cardstock, the double chipboard, plus this is raised off. So you got to make for sure you have a long enough brad to go through it. Okay, line it up and punch your holes. Now, because this one will not reach because it's down too far, you can either use your Big Bite, or if you don't have that, I have it, but I'm not going to pull it out just for one hole. You can take any piercer and pierce your hole through it. Okay, and you take your brads, put them through. Same as you did before. See, this is why you don't want to do your covering your inside until you've done with the putting your hardware on. Okay, and put your top on. There. And that's your box all put together. Now all you need to do is make your mini album to fit inside of your box if that's what you want to do. But remember to decorate your box however you want it decorated, with whatever type of paper or chipboard that you want to cover your inside with, or if you want to just paint it. That's just how I made my little box for my travel album. Here was the travel album box. And inside went the matching album. Right in the inside. Just remember, your inside album cannot be any higher than 3 inches, and it has to fit within the 6 by 8. So what I did with mine, I made mine 2.5 inches high by 5.5 inches and 7.5 inches. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Bye.